Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the whole elect. Those in the gospel, brother, looking up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a real quick lesson. Title, as you brothers can read the title, it says Esau's, or the white man's lapdog. And that's exactly what she is a lapdog for Satan. Ketanji Brown Jackson, this black woman, okay, Eve, of course, being elevated to Supreme Court status, which is the highest form of judicial system, which the judicial system deals with the laws and so forth, okay, the court systems, which Supreme Court is the highest court I believe you can go to, okay. You got a circuit court, appellate court, state court, and you got the Supreme Court, okay, which is at the judicial branch. All right, so with that being said, man, you got this black woman, which we all know that it's all set up as left hand magic, as left hand energy, that the so-called white man elevated Eve to be in that position, because you got to understand the Gardanian pact that Eve and Esau has. Okay, they have a pretty much a shareable bond in communion with one another, with a common interest of doing away with the so-called black man, because that's her whole vote. That's her whole point, okay, is setting Jake up, okay? Because if you brothers understand, like the whole crime bill and Biden and Kamala, what are the chances that when Biden comes into office in Slovakia, I'm trying to maneuver this thing the best way I can, but what are the chances that a so-called black woman will be elevated on this demon's watch, man? Okay, it just don't make sense. Shit. Give me 1 second, brothers, man. I'm trying to fix this goddamn thing. Here we go. 1 second. It's locking. I need a better thing. This thing ain't really the best. It's loose. Fuck it, man. I'm gonna just do it like this. I ain't got time for it. I have to pull over and do it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull over and do it. These people are behind me. Give me 1 second. Alright, here we go. Try this again. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work a little better. All right, kind. That's a lock here. But anyway, so what are the chances that she becomes a pinnacle of power on Biden's watch? Because you got to understand too. See, the Democrat Party, or the Democratic, because they're already talking shit about her, calling her radical X, Y, and Z. But that's a strategic move that Esau has done to set up the tribes, man. Because now it's no coincidence that Biden is talking about this whole alphabet group, and 11-year-olds, 10-year-olds, 5 years olds, they should have a right to want to, become such and such within particular sexes. If a 5-year-old want to get his rod chopped off, he has the right, and that's very brave. And you're gonna have this black fucking demon, this fucking dog, okay, this lapdog, to promote that, okay? Because we know through the Supreme Court, you're supposed to basically be pretty fluid and versed in the Constitution. But see, what's going to happen is the fact that these laws that they're getting ready to pass to pretty much stave into the New World Order, or to bring about this whole, what you want to call this MOTB infrastructure, a lot of the laws and a lot of these particular mandates are going to be justified in the Supreme Court, man, all right? And you're going to have this black woman that's going to pass it, okay, because she's going to do the bid of our commander-in-chief, which is Esau Edom. Okay, one thing you need to know about Eve is the fact she's going to do the bidding of Satan, okay? She's done the bidding of Satan in the garden. She's doing the bidding of Satan now. And she's going to do the bidding of Satan when she's officially on, man. All right? Because Biden is praising her, man. Okay? And then you got other black women out here. They look at that as a form of accomplishment, a badge of honor, which in fact, that's a badge of shame, because women are now supposed to be set up as judges and rulers, man. Because every time a woman is set up in power, hey, nations and societies became pretty much obsolete, man. Okay? When you set up a woman in power, that's when things starts. It's a shit show, okay? Because women, they're not apt to judge, okay? Because emotions, when you're a judge, you're not supposed to judge biasly, okay? You have to be sound in your judgment, and that's in the scriptures, okay? You can't be an unstable judge when you have, or you're being riddled by certain emotions. You're not fit to judge, okay? Because let's just say that her husband, which is a so-called white man, I believe he's a doctor, she looks like a straight child murderer. You can look at the counts of these people, and you can see that their spirits aren't right. And Ketanji Brown, is she just another ploy in the setup? But nonetheless, let's say if she's having a bad day, whether she comes on our time of the month or what, or whatever may be the cause, you think she's gonna pass righteous judgment? You think she's not gonna figure out how to mandate ruling in the MOT? Like the whole thing, the whole mask mandates, you know, the Supreme Court shot a lot of it down, but at the same time, like private businesses that was going before the Supreme Court to try to get their business reinstated because they didn't want to deal with the juice, they were shot down, man, okay? So that shows you right there that this society, they are in the business of judging unrighteously, man, okay? That's why it tells you in Isaiah the 10th chapter, it says here, Isaiah 10 and 1, and if a brother want to post that scripture, you know, feel free to do so. Isaiah 10 and 1, it says, woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees and grievousness which they have prescribed, okay? Because this society, they don't judge righteously, okay? They don't judge righteous or the right cause for the Hebrew Israelites, but instead, like I said, she's gonna do the so-called white man's bidding. I don't know what the fuck is going on now, man. These people are driving stupid as hell. Like, what the fuck, man? You know, but regardless of that, it's not going to be a good thing, man, okay? Because going back into the garden, what did Eve do? She sold out to the serpent. You see, she sold out to the serpent, and she pretty much sold everything out. And then what did Adam do? He followed behind her, right? And then that's why we failed. So if you look at the Gardanian pact between Eve and Esau, it's a love-hate relationship. But nonetheless, hey, the so-called black woman and a white man, that's a match made in hell. Things are going to get very intense for you tribes, because now the whole alphabet community, you're going to start to see that thrive more, okay? They're going to be given more rights, okay? While more rights are going to be taken away from men and people of color, black, Hispanic, and Native American men, because Ketanji Brown don't give a damn about you Negroes, man. And I remember she mentioned the Hebrew Israelites in one of her speeches. He called them the African Hebrew Israelites, okay? And another way of saying it is saying black Hebrew Israelites. But basically she said they have a community, a vegan community that's set up for healthy eating and living, and that's a good regimen to follow. But why does she make mention of that? Because you got other so-called religious sects too that do vegan eating, you know, like the Moorish people, you know, they have pretty good diets. Muslims, they have pretty straightforward diets. But why did she shed light on the so-called African Hebrew Israelites? Because, hey, with her being in the Supreme Court, they're gonna pass unrighteous laws, man. You see what I'm saying? So you black women out there, like I said, this is not a badge of honor for you. This is actually a shameful thing, because now we're getting into the prophecy. I believe it's Jeremiah. I believe it's the 31st, not the 31st chapter. I think it's 31 and 22, if I'm not mistaken. It says, how long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? And the Lord have created a new thing, that a woman should compass to men. Now they're bigging it up. Oh, she's the first black woman to sit ahead of the Supreme Court, which is smacking the face to you Negroes, man, because she was handpicked for that. Okay, it wasn't the fact that she earned it. She sold out. You know how much blood she didn't drink? How many kid sacrifices? How many Negroes she didn't sacrifice, man? How much pride she didn't blew from the Edomites, born of Rothschilds, all these people. Because believe it or not, to sit at that high oath of an office, you got to do favors for the elites, man. I think she wasn't blowing Joe Biden and all these other senators, man, and having orgies and all that other shit, you know. And Esau is going to use laws to use her to pass against the Israelites, man, because Jacob always been the biggest downfall to their own people. Straight up, man. Jacob always been a thorn in other Jake's sides. Even though Esau was doing the bidding, he has set up other niggas, man. Same thing like with Judas. Judas did the bidding for the scribes and Pharisees and the Romans, man. And the Romans were who? So-called white people. We always had sellouts among our people, man. Even of the Sakari, they were sellouts, man. You see? So regardless of that, it's gonna be a shit show, man. Okay, because like I said, she's gonna pass certain laws that's gonna make it hard for Jake to do anything, man. She's like gonna be like Kamala 3.0, because you women out there, you seem to feel that you untouchable now because this demon Kamala Harris, which she's not even a so-called black woman, man. She's a fucking East Indian. She's a heathen. She's an Elamite. You know, y'all seem to think, oh well, we got our first black woman president, vice president. This is a token of honor. No, man, this is a step backwards. Okay, because you're not supposed to make a covenant with the heathen roundabout, and that's what our people do. They always make a covenant with the enemy, man, with the so-called white man, and that's wicked as all hell. So as time goes on and all hell break loose, you're gonna find out that this president who you Jakes was so thirsty, crying and drooling and spitting, hop in front of the line, beating people up to put this known fucking child molester in goddamn office, and his whole cabinet is full of weirdos, man. Straight up weirdos, man. You should see the guy who we set up as the Department of Energy, and it's always the niggas who y'all vote for, man. Y'all don't realize that this system is set up against you. It's always the men the megalomaniacs and the freaks you want to put in office, from Obama, okay, to Clinton. Clinton was a big freak his damn self, man. Clinton was a motherfucker, man. All right. Then, hey, you wanted to put this guy Al Gore in office, which I believe he lost to Bush. You know, and Bush was president. Then Bush lost to Obama. No, I think Bush only went. I think Bush went from. I think he went 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. You know, which Bush was a devil his damn self. But yet, when Obama came in office, man, you Jakes were crying tooth and nail to put this demon in office. And now if you look at this guy Biden, he's basically doing everything Obama did. He's continuing the Obama administration tactics, because all this shit is set in place because the elites used Obama to do so. It's what you people don't think. You think Obama came to deliver or liberate so-called African Americans. In fact, he did the opposite, because all his laws and all his signing into legislation did nothing but benefit Esau, man, as they always do. Okay, so you Jakes, man, this ain't a step in a righteous direction, because Yahweh Shai said, "Come up out of her, my people," man. Okay, so you be not partaker of our plagues. So why the hell you sitting up here rooting for this black demon Ketanji Brown, man, when she's a straight up demon, man? Like I said, her husband, that nigga look like a straight child murderer, man. Freddy Krueger 2.0. You know, and these black women think that shit's sexy. Oh, she got her a doctor, a white doctor. Man, that motherfucker's a damn devil, man. All right, you don't give a damn. Think he give a damn about Ketanji? No, he probably didn't even want to be with her. They probably set it up that way because doctors, lawyers, judges, okay, administrative assistants, Congress people, presidents, they're all juiced in with the global cabal, man. Okay. They're lesser luminaries, but nonetheless, they're still luminaries, which illuminated when it goes into the ones on high, the light bearers, man. So she gonna pass a lot of laws that may do away with you Israelites, man. Just watch the alphabet community. They finna get up in power. It's to the point that, hey, it's gonna be a law if you ain't an alphabet community. If you ain't converting over to being an alphabet boy, then all of a sudden they can lock your ass up. That's the shit that's coming here. But it's all good because it's all justifiable for the Lord to destroy it, because in order, oftentimes we cry about how wicked this place is and the way it's going, but we should be rejoicing because this is the Lord forwarding the destruction of Babylon, because guess what? Sodom and Gomorrah was wicked to the point the Most High, they forced the Lord's hand to destroy it. And this kingdom has topped Sodom and Gomorrah 10 times to none, man. So how much more you think the Most High is going to destroy this place? Because the Lord got to be justified on sending 200 million of them things over here, man. He ain't just gonna do it to do it. It's got to be justified. So this wickedness has to increase in the earth, man. It has to get bad, okay? It has to get unbearable, okay? It has to wear down your mind. It has to make it to the point that you sick to your stomach, man, because the Most High has to be justified when leveling this bitch once and for all, man. So, hey, they're doing all the right things. Ketanji Brown, hey, that's a good thing that, hey, they allowed her ass to get in there, because like I said, she's going to allow momos to have more rights, because that's the shit the black women do. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got to keep prophesying and letting these words go into the gates of the nobles. Okay? Scriptures say, hey, that it may go into the gates of the nobles, shake the hand, point the finger, man. Condemn these people. So, yeah, we going to condemn them. You know, she can act like she's PC with the Hebrew Israelite community all she wants. She know all about us, man. Biden know all about us. And it's their job to stop the word. This is the reason why they've been doing a lot of censoring, man. YouTube shutting down videos. You talk about the jab or the juice, and all of a sudden you get excommunicated. But yet they came out the other day and stated that the natural diplomatic immunity, and I'm gonna say it that way, because if you just say it by itself, then they get butt hurt. But yet, you have blatantly momos and rapists and shit blatantly in your kids' schools, and nobody see a problem with that. But anyway, they was talking about diplomatic immunity. Drop the diplomatic part and go to the immune part. They said that that's the whole thing behind it. That they said that the Jabberwocky was taking people out, the juice was taking people out. But we've been saying that, but we've been labeled conspiracy theorists. Like, what the fuck, man? That shit is all. But like the scriptures say, unrighteous decrees. And the brother, he actually put that on the comment board. Let me go ahead and get it real quick. Come on, man. All right. So this is Isaiah 10:1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievousness which they prescribe. Right, man. Unrighteous decrees, unrighteous laws. That's why the scriptures say, because the law is slack, unrighteous judgment do go forth. Right. Because there's no real justice in the land of Babylon. And definitely not for the Negro, Latino, and Native American. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, hey, the Most High has to come back and level this bitch. 10:2, it says to turn aside the needy from judgment. Who's the needy? The Israelites, man. And we need righteous judgment. Okay? Because Jake, without righteous judgment, they're able to stray anyway. They're able to go which way, because Jake, they look forward to leadership. And when you have a bunch of tainted leaders, a bunch of wicked evildoers that's in office, Jake is gonna flock to that, man. Okay, if the white man says okay to eat pork and shrimp and catfish, and to that's crazy, and to play booty hopping with another motherfucker, man, hey, Jake gonna do that shit. That's why we need righteous rulership. That's why the scriptures say in due time the Most High will set up a righteous judge over the earth that's profitable, man. That's profitable to the people. Because Esau being in power, that's not profitable to the Israelites, man. Because look at this place. It's totally wicked. There's no foundation here. It's all confusion. It's all stupid. It's dumb. It has no meaning to it. It has no perpetual value to it. You see? It's just straight wickedness, man. And you look at the left hand, you like, damn, these people are blatantly doing straight evil witchcraft, man. Straight wickedness, to the point at your BET Awards, which I don't know who watched that shit, but even at the movie awards, the hip hop awards, whatever awards, they blatantly show you that they're dealing with witchcraft. Like that whole Super Bowl thing. They showed you straightforward. This is straight witchcraft, man. But Jake ain't seeing it that way. Jay look at it, oh, we're liberated. We're in a step of the right direction. We're elevating. No, motherfucker, you're not elevating. You know what I'm saying? You're not elevating. You backsliding, man. That's why the scriptures say, oh, backsliding daughter, a woman should surpass a man. Okay? Because that is true. Because now so-called black people are looking at this as like I said, as a step in the future. But you ain't gonna see no nigga being of a Supreme Court, a man. And if it is, he's gonna be totally on some Ben Carson type shit. He ain't gonna be no righteous judge, man. He's gonna be a soy boy, man. Full of soy sauce, man. Nigga gonna be straight sweet and sour sauce. He's sweet and sour. He ain't gonna be no righteous man. You think they gonna set me up, or a man of the Lord, or Apostle Tahar as Supreme Court judge? Hell nah. Shit, they set me up as Supreme Court, I will order every Momo to be executed. And one day, like by night's end, that law will go into effect, sun up, and that law will go into effect sundown, and by sundown the next day, every Momo in Babylon will be executed, man. Then every adulterer. So, hey, on my watch, at least 300 million people by itself would be pretty much put to death, man. It's straight up, because we got to get wickedness out of the land. So they damn sure not gonna set us up as judges or righteous rulers in this wicked ass kingdom. And why would you want to be a ruler in this kingdom anyway? Okay, why would you want to be? Because the scriptures say, hey, damn, roughly paraphrasing it, that a righteous judge would be set up over this kingdom, not this kingdom, but the kingdom of heaven. But like I said, man, the Most High will set up somebody that's profitable. And Esau Edom is not profitable at all. Okay? It's not profitable, man. So therefore, the Most High is not gonna set this damn devil up. You know. Let me 1 second. Get to these precepts real quick. Get to these seps, as the brother called them, seps. Like I said, man, who wants to be in this goddamn place anyway? This place is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke, man. So anyway, next precept, it says here, to take away the right from the poor of my people. We have the right to be Israelites. We have the right to live by law, statutes, and commandments. It says that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. And that's Jake, man. Okay. Jeremiah 5:26, among my people there are found wicked men. They lay wait, and as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, and they catch men. Right. And this is a total trap because, like I said, it's an agenda behind this. Okay. It's a complete agenda behind this, and it's going to show itself because before you know it, hey, transhumanism, okay, which we're in the 4th industrial revolution, a technocracy, that's going to be all the norm to the point, hey, cash, tangible cash, that's going to be a thing of the past in a minute, man. You see? So got to keep our heads on a spiritual swivel. But 2 Samuel 23:2, it says, the power of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me, and he that ruleth over men must be just, right? And ketanji is not just by far. For one thing, she's with a goddamn Edomite, with a damn devil. Okay, that's not just. She should be, pretty much, we know what the scriptures say. She should be destroyed, and she will be destroyed. Okay, with a sword destruction. She's going to get the missiles. Because like I said, man, she's a traitor to our people. That's even if she's a real Israelite. She may be a chocolate Edomite, man. Okay, but Esau is funny like that. You see? But anyway, it says here, it says men be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High, and the law, statutes, and commandments are not being propagated here. GMS Cleveland, judgment shall come by. Psalm 7:9. Oh, let the wicked of the wicked come to an end. Let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous power try the hearts and reins. Okay, and we're waiting to be set up, man. Okay, but this kingdom, this society must be destroyed. All right. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, a great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the whole elect. And with that, Shalom and a Baba Ball.